Hey there, it is Rachel, and my guess is if you are raising a child with big emotions, you are spending a lot of energy managing emotions. Even if you only have one child with big emotions, and many of us have more than one, you're managing that child's reactions and emotions. You are addressing the emotions of their siblings that may be impacted by their sibling and their big emotions and reactions. Maybe you're managing the emotions of a spouse, and then you have to manage your own emotions. This can be a lot, and this can be exhausting. And it is possible to be less exhausted by everything that's going on around you. And I want to share a tip today for how to do that. And my tip is to stop making it your responsibility to make others happy. I'm going to give you a couple of examples. Let's say you set a boundary with your child and your boundary makes your child really upset. A lot of us will spend a lot of energy trying to justify our boundary or make our kids feel better about it. So maybe you say to your child, you can't go to your friend's house because you didn't do your homework, and they get really upset. And so we say, but you knew you couldn't go to your friend's house if you didn't do your homework. Why are you so upset? It's like we have to convince them to have a different reaction. That takes a lot of energy. The truth is that it's our job as parents to set the limit, but it's not our job to make them feel happy about the limit we set. Let's say you're helping a child who's anxious. We often think it's our job to make our child feel better. So maybe your child is worried about going into their classroom the next day. We're telling them all the reasons that they're going to be fine. We're trying to come up with all these intricate plans for what they can do to calm themselves down. But it's not our job to make them feel better. It's our job when our kids are having big emotions to be there and not get sucked in and to let them, in my language, travel the yuck curve. But it's not our job to make them feel better. And when we stop trying so hard, we spend a lot less energy. Now, if we think about it, if we go back to our own history, most of our parents weren't as invested in our emotions as we are in our kids' emotions. When they set limits and we got upset, they didn't care that much. When we were anxious and we were really worried about things, they didn't get sucked into our anxiety. So I think what happened was our generation went in the complete opposite direction, and we are overly invested in our kids' happiness. It is not our job to make our kids happy, and when we spend less energy doing that, we have more energy to take care of ourselves, to manage other things in our lives, and honestly, it's better for our kids as well. We need to find that middle ground where we're not getting sucked in, but we're also not shutting off. We just need to care and be present. If you want more tips about what this looks like, about how you can do other things to support your child with big emotions, check out my other resources in the description for this video. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you again soon.